I'm Beth. I'm with Porchlight Staging and Design, and this is Pepper. Say hello. And in today's video, we're doing a kitchen makeover with just paint.
So first you're going to want to remove all the hardware and take the cabinet doors off the hinges. It's a good idea to number each cabinet door, that way when you reassemble it, it's much easier. Then you're going to want to clean all of the cabinets with a degreaser. I like to use Crud Cutter. Then you sand with a 120 grit sandpaper. Then you're ready for your first coat of paint. After that first coat of paint, you want to use a 220 grit sandpaper and sand lightly. And this is what it looks like after the first coat. You can really choose any cabinet enamel, but I really like to use Valspar. I've had a lot of success with it. And this is after the second coat of paint. Valspar is really thick, so it doesn't take a whole lot. Then you want to wipe the cabinets clean. We sanded it a little bit. We like the finish of sanding it and kind of that little bit of a distressed look, so we're going to go ahead and do another light sanding to get it really smooth. And then we're going to put a coat of polyurethane on it and we'll hang the cabinets. So once we've achieved that distressed look, we want to spray at least 1 to 2 coats of polyurethane on it and make sure that you hold the can at least 8 to 10 inches away, and you do quick sweeping motions. Then let the cabinet doors dry at least 1 to 2 days so that they can cure.
Paint the tile backsplash with the same cabinet paint because it can be used on tile. And we're going to do a gray in the grout. This is a stone tile, so it's very porous, so the cabinet enamel will soak into the grout.
So then you want to prep the tile backsplash by sanding it. And we're painting in the grout lines and wiping it off so that the grout shows as dark gray. So we removed all the hardware and we put it in a box so that when you spray it with this camouflage bronze, it stays in the box, and it works really well because you can close the flaps of the box and keep all the paint in it. So now we're going to put a first coat of primer on there that's going to help the paint adhere. Because the countertops were so dark, you really couldn't go with a solid white because it would just be way too much white in here. So we were just trying to kind of tie in with the countertops. So, and you kind of use the same technique that you did, but you're just pressing in a little bit harder. You get a little bit more pressure with the roller when you're putting the paint in. I lightly sanded. I wanted the tile to be just a shade darker than the cabinet, so I added a little bit of leftover gray paint I had to the cabinet enamel to kind of give it just a little bit of an off-white appearance. So you just want to roll it and make sure that you don't put too much paint on, especially with the very first